What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. And first of all, sorry for the title. I know that that perhaps is a little bit worrying, but in this video I wanted to talk about potentially dropping down lower for Bitcoin. All right, and given the fact that the Bitcoin dominance is also at a quite a strong support level, I think you need to know about that. All right, if there's one thing that I would not want to happen is that all of you lose money just before Christmas. Which by the way, Merry Christmas in advance if you're celebrating, and otherwise happy holidays. But no, that's the truth, right? I mean, Bitcoin dominance right now is at a very strong support level, as you can see. And at the same point of time, look, I gotta say, the last couple of hours were quite promising, right? I mean, what we've seen for altcoins is that a lot of altcoins did quite well. I mean, you can see most of them are up a lot over the course of today. With a relatively bearish Bitcoin dominance. However, what I said this morning is still the case. And I do think in circumstances like these, you should be a little bit cautious, right? A little bit cautious with breakouts, but also a little bit cautious with potential bull traps and bear traps. For some coins, the volume has gone up quite a lot, and the volume for Bitcoin is also decent, but there could still be traps, right? And the main thing I think that Bitcoin needs to do is it needs to hold this level right here at 95,000. Now, so far, it's looking pretty good because the 1 hour time frame has actually managed to break this 1 hour time frame downtrend, as you can see right here, and it's been able to break above 95,000. But that's where the potential bull trap comes in the way that I do think on the 4 hour time frame, we also need to get at least somewhat of a retest from 95,000. And that 95,000 is so important to me because if we are able to actually find some balance, all right, so time plus space on top of 95,000, then I think we have confirmed this as a bottom, all right, and that would be great because then we can actually consolidate here in this area right here between 92,000 and 99,000, and then you don't have to be so afraid for altcoins falling down lower and for Bitcoin potentially crashing down lower. Whereas if Bitcoin is unable to hold 95,000 here on the 1 hour time frame after the breakout, or if it's unable to close above that on the 4 hour time frame, which would be the same thing, because if we're unable to hold it or if we're unable to break above that on the 4 hour time frame, that means the 1 hour time frame has also been unable to hold that. But then we could still drop down to this level here at 88 and 87,000. All right, so that is what I think you need to be aware of, at least. And also a little bit cautious about, because like I said, you don't want to lose money right now. All right, better times, or at least more easily tradable times, are coming. But in holiday season right now, with low volumes and just in general a lot of room for manipulation, is just not that time. Especially also not with Bitcoin dominance at a support level, because if Bitcoin starts to fall and Bitcoin dominance starts to hold its level here, altcoins are going to suffer a lot. Now, that was a little bit of a cautionary tale, and that was perhaps slightly worrying. I do think if we take a look at all the movements right now, everything looks quite good. All right, so I want to warn you for the potential of this scenario. But I personally think that it is most likely that we will be able to hold this level. I'm just not 50x leverage longing every altcoin I see right now. No, I think it's most likely that we will be able to hold 95,000, and that we will find some sort of a consolidation right here, which is, as most of you, if you watched my video this morning, you already knew this, right? So I think this is most likely, but I think it's best to be aware of both scenarios that can happen. Now, if we take a look at the fundamentals over the course of today, that is one of the key reasons why I do think it most likely will hold it. Stock markets here are trading higher. The Russell 2000 has found strong support here. The S&P 500 also seems to have at least found strong support here. It's not bullish yet, but at least it's no longer trending down. USDT dominance has also dropped down quite a bit. Dollar strength index, don't want to look at that. So the fundamentals right now are quite good. The Coinbase Bitcoin price, not that good. As you can see, that's at a massive discount. So that is something, you know, that's also still making me slightly cautious. And the US is opening in about 20 minutes, probably 10 minutes after I uploaded this video. So that's going to be the main moment to actually watch what the market will do. I usually don't like when the market is pumping going into the US session. I much prefer it dumping before and then it retracing during. So yeah, that's going to be the main moment in which we could still fail to hold 95,000. Be aware of that. Keep an eye on it. But all right, like I said, I think it's most likely we'll hold that. I think some altcoins are also looking great here. So I just wanted to go over briefly some altcoins. I say this with pain in my heart, but Fartcoin looks quite good actually. And I mean it seriously. I mean, it's a bit weird to say that, but no, looks quite good here, especially if we're able to break above 95 cents, which I think is the main resistance level. Break above that, right? So the price is above that, hasn't broken yet. Outside of that, Hedera has also been very, very strong. So I think that's interesting. And a lot of these older coins are actually interesting as well. So then also something like Algorand or Decentraland or Mana is actually pumping quite a bit. And then outside of that, RSR, so reserve rights, also showing some promise. And I think that is it for now. Or at least those are the ones I would focus on right now. There's probably going to be more coins that rally specifically during the US session, so I would still keep my eyes open for that. But no, I think that's what you need to know about the markets for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments, of course. For now, thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you on my next videos. Bye.